Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different than my normal videos. I'm going to do a quick review on a flashlight that I purchased a few months ago and I've been extremely impressed with. When I was looking for a flashlight, which I use on a very regular basis, there wasn't a whole lot of information out there to decide on which ones are blowing a lot of smoke in their ads, which ones are being truthful, and which ones are actually good quality. I can say after purchasing the FENIX TK16, which is right here, I have been nothing but impressed with this flashlight. It is expensive. I think it was around $70 when I purchased it. Since then I saw that it has increased in price by a bit. I think it's floating right around the $100 mark now. But if you're looking for something that you want to purchase one time that will serve a multitude of purposes, I think this is the go-to. As you can see in my hand, it's pretty small. It's a small frame flashlight. It has 5 brightness levels, 2 buttons on the back. This one is the strobe. This one is your power. As you can see there, it is incredibly bright. It comes with a clip on it, so it's easy to maneuver. You can put it on the edge of your pocket, you can hang it off your belt, whatever works. I typically just throw it in my pocket whenever I'm going into the woods. And yeah, I'll give you a little demo to see the brightness setting. I think that's one of the big things that is typically missing from the equation when you're trying to buy a flashlight. So to start off, this thing is crazy bright. Wait on my camera to catch up here. Doesn't do too hot when it's dark out. But you can start off the low setting, and it puts off a good bit of light, just enough to see. That one is supposed to last for something like 8 hours, it claims, maybe more. It probably would last that long on this setting, but you're not getting a whole lot of light. Tier 2 puts out a lot more. It's a lot easier to see at nighttime with this one. Still has a really good battery life from what I've seen. 3 gets a lot brighter. This is where I think things start to get impressive with this flashlight. So from here, 4, and then 5. It is absolutely crazy. You can see everything. Super bright. A lot of times when I'm in the woods at nighttime, I can't even use this setting because it's too bright. It actually makes my eyes start getting those spots on them where you can't see real well. So if you're looking for a small frame flashlight that puts out a ton of power, this is definitely a go-to. Having said that, the only real con I can come up with this flashlight is, well, there's 2. First one is, it gets really hot when it runs. And I mean, it gives you a fair warning. It says hot on it. It gets very hot to the point to where it can kind of be uncomfortable if you put it in your pocket after extended use on the high setting. The second one is actually the battery. Now, it has a rechargeable. I'm going to set you down for a second. It comes with a rechargeable battery pack. It is a, right there, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 3.6 volt. On the high setting, if you get an hour, you're doing pretty good. I know they advertise more than that, but from my personal experience with this thing, it uses a lot of juice to put out that much power. On the low setting, I would not doubt that this thing would run for absolutely a ton of time. I mean, this thing, 5,000 milliamp hours is a lot of power, especially on a low setting on a LED. I think I have yet to run it empty. I typically charge it back up. Another nice addition to it is that it actually charges on a USB-C port. So it is updated to some of the most new technology for chargers. It's easy to find chargers for that. So bottom line, I highly recommend this battery, or this flashlight. Like I said before, it is incredibly powerful, very impressive, and for being as small as it is, it's pretty hard to believe that it puts out the light that it does. I mean, again, I'll give you another demo. Hopefully it can catch it a little bit better this time. So first here, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Just puts out a ridiculous amount of light. So yeah, hopefully this helps somebody out. If it does, and you appreciate it, I'd appreciate it if you gave me a like. It does help the algorithm. And yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments. I do have some other equipment that I could review, like a Yamaha Grizzly 700 XTR. I do have some miles on that I could talk about, as well as my truck, which is a 2019 Ford Raptor. If anyone would be interested in an honest review of that stuff, the good, the bad, the ugly, let me know in the comments and we'll see what we can do. Thanks for watching. All right, I just ran down to get my mail, so I figured I'd give you one last look at this flashlight. That is the low setting. Obviously plenty to see around if you're working on something close by. We got number 2, 3, 4, and 5, which puts out so much power. Thanks for watching.